All right, y'all. Welcome back to another video, man. If you guys have returned, I truly appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all. And if you haven't already, man, please like, subscribe, comment. Of course, if you enjoy the video, I do a lot of barber content, self-improvement content, and it's giving out life advice. In all honesty, y'all. But yeah, so straight to it. What is the best type of way of fading? Now, again, there is no way. There is no number one best way. It's really about what is best for you. What do you like the most? Now, I'm going to break down to you guys the three ways of fading that I know. Again, there may be other ways. People may tell you different ways, but these are the ways that I know. Okay. Now, one is fading up. Fading up is the basic, kind of the one they teach you in barber school majority of the time if you go. And that's pretty much putting the guideline in and taking it right out. So let's say you're doing a fade, right? You put the line in as far as with the trimmer to create that bald transition, right? Then you get the clipper and you open it. So no guard open, right? And then you put it in. You put your half-inch guideline and you right away take it out. And then so on and so forth. You put the one guideline and you take it out, the two guard guideline and you take it out. Okay, so that's fading up. Now, fading up is cool. I used to do that when I started cutting hair. That was like my beginning stages, right? Until I found number two, fading down. Me personally, I believe fading down is better for beginners. Both are fine for beginners, but I truly believe when you fade down, you don't get lost as much in your fade. You kind of see what you're doing, and it gives you some leeway as far as like where you put your guard at, or if God forbid you mess up, it's easier for you to fix your mess up if you're fading down. You feel me? Just depending on what you do. Now, if you go ahead and get the clipper and you chunk them, then hey, there ain't no fixing that, right? But let's say you just maybe went a little too high. As far as the guideline, okay, you could just use a guard to kind of finesse it, depending on your experience, right? This is all really depending on your experience, right? But fading down is pretty much putting all the guidelines in. So you're gonna put you're gonna put the trimmer line, then the half guard. You're not gonna take it out. You're gonna put the one guard line in and the two guard line in, right? Let's just say you're doing a fade with a three, okay, on top, a three on top ball fade. Then you're gonna put your guidelines in, and then you're gonna work your way down as far as taking them out. So pretty much the line of demarcation, the first line that you would take out if you're fading up, when you fade down, that's technically the last line you're gonna take out, right? So that's the difference between the two. Very, very simple and self-explanatory, I believe. If you have any questions, go ahead, comment in the comment section, and I got y'all, I promise. Okay, now three, fading up and down. Like I said, very, very self-explanatory. Okay, but this is what I see people do when they usually fade down and up. So they'll put other guidelines in, right? Like if they're fading down, or sometimes they'll put that first guideline in, take it out, and then put that one guideline in, and then skip that one, and then go to the top. So that's one way of fading up and down. Now, another way that I see people fade up and down is they'll put all the guidelines in, like if they were fading down, and then they go to that one guideline and they take it out with the half guard, of course. And then once they blend that out, then they go to that line of demarcation, take that out, and then they focus on pretty much fading in this part of your head. I forget the name of it, you guys, honestly. But this part of the head right here, they tend to fade that out and blend that out, and that'll pretty much be like the last of their fade is that part. Um, Again, it all depends on what you like. Me personally, I'm always gonna recommend fading down. Sometimes I do fade up and down, though. Don't get me wrong, I do fade up and down. Just to kind of keep myself, like doing different things. So that way, I don't get bored of the same like routine over and over again. You feel me? I barely fade up anymore. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't remember the last time I did. I don't really like it, especially because now I'm so used to fading down. This is what I'm used to, and I truly believe that the fade comes out better when you fade down. I don't know what it is. It just I feel that way. You guys let me know how you feel in the comment section. If you agree or if you don't agree. If you don't agree with me, you think I'm 100% wrong, go ahead and let me know. Now, another thing I want to break down to you guys is how you section your haircuts. And no, I don't mean as far as for sheer work. I mean, how are you going about fading your haircut? Okay, because again, we're doing a 3 on top and a ball fade. Simple, basic haircut, right? So let's say you're fading. So what I do is, like I said, I fade down. So if I fade down, what I do is I put the guidelines in all around the head. So I'll do the half all around, then the one all around, then the two all around, right? And then I do one side of the fade first. So like, you know how when you guys do a taper, it's you're doing the temple, right? You're doing one side, one side, one side, right? That's how I do my ball fades too. So I'll fade one side of the head. I don't really. I guess you could say majority of the time it's the right side because this is where my client sits and I'm right here cutting their hair right here. So yeah, I guess you could say I start off with the right side majority of the time, right? So I'll fade the right side, then I'll skip the back, go to the left side, fade that out, check and make sure the fades actually match, and then I meet it in the middle, right? So that's pretty much what fading up and down is, right? They put the lines in, they fade that middle line, and then they fade this out, and then they fade this out. They meet it in the middle. So that's how I section out my haircuts. I believe it's the most efficient, the most consistent way of fading. That way you have a all the way blended, equally blended haircut. It's not like one side the low fade and the other side the high fade. Because I've done that before too. And I've usually done that when I've gone ahead and just faded all around the head. So I'll put the guidelines in and I'll just take it all the way out. I'll be turning their chair, take it out, take it out, take it out. I mean, people do that for like speed, but I truly believe you can still get a fast haircut done with fading down. Trust me, I've won competitions with me fading down, doing a ball fade, and I won fastest fade. I wasn't paying attention to my competitors. I didn't know what they were doing, but I know fading down is quick enough for you to win a competition. So I'm pretty sure it's quick enough for you to give a really good, efficient haircut. And again, I did the haircut in, it was like 7 minutes. So you're not doing the fade in the shop in 7 minutes unless that person is okay with you, unless they're cool with you doing a 7-minute fade in their head and, getting them out the chair real quick. But majority of the time in a barbershop setting, that's not going to happen. Even in a suite setting, that's not going to happen. The client won't be satisfied with that, So this depends on what type of barber you are. I get it. Not every barber is trying to be crispy, sharp, all that. I understand. Some barbers really just want to do it for the money and they want to just be Speedy Gonzalez. That's cool. I don't really respect that way of barbering. I feel like you should give a service out. But at the end of the day, what you eat doesn't make me shit. So by all means, you feel me? But yeah, you guys, let's do a breakdown. Fading up, taking out all the guidelines right away. You put the line in, you take the line out. Fading down, you put all the lines in and you fade them down. Just literally the opposite of fading up. Just think of it as the exact opposite. The first guideline you take out, fading up, is going to be the last guideline you take out, fading down. Okay, and then also fading up and down. You're gonna put the guideline in, let's say, and then they take out that midline, and then they go ahead and start fading up because they're taking out this line first. Then they're gonna take this line out, the last line you put in. Okay. Also, sectioning your haircut. So you can either do one or two things. You can just go all around the head and fade it out, Speedy Gonzalez way, or you can actually section out your haircuts and break it down in sections. Do the right side, do the left side, depending on what you want to do. Like sometimes, I'll do the right side, but I'll even go as far as getting into the back, and then I'll fade the same thing on the left into the back. And then in the back of my head, in the back of my fade, all I have is like a little bit of blending to do to match everything up, So it just depends on the day, really, you guys. If you guys are new, you might not know this, but if you're more experienced barbers, you know that, fading is really just off the feeling. Like it's an art, Of course, you want to have systems in place, but it's art. What you like, another barber won't like. But all that matters is that first your client loves the haircut, and then you love the haircut. Don't focus on other artists' work. There will be people who say that this artwork I got in the back of my shop is ugly, and my office is ugly. but there'll be people who tell you it's beautiful. Everybody has a different eye. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Understand that. So I wanted to just give you guys this quick little, rant or preach talk. All right. But for real, like, stay focused on keeping your client happy and enjoying what you're doing. Barbering is a beautiful, beautiful craft. You can make a good living off it. I definitely do. I'm able to house other barbers and give other barbers opportunity to be better and to improve in their craft. So I know if I can do it, you can do it. But just stay focused on keeping your client happy and giving out the best quality haircut that you can give out. Don't focus on everything else. Don't focus on the money right now, the fame right now, the recognition right now, and all that. Trying to charge $100 out the gate. What the fuck? Like, if you like this craft and you want to grow into loving this craft like how I do, just enjoy the baby steps. Enjoy the fuck ups.
Leave them with it.
Enjoy the dead days at the shop. Enjoy passing out flyers and maybe people don't want to get the flyer from you. That people ignore the hell out of you sometimes. It happens to me to this day. I pass out flyers almost every day from my shop, and there'll be one or two occasions throughout the day where someone straight out ignores me like I'm not even a human being, or they just say no thank you. And either or, that don't stop me. If anything, all that does is fill me up. That adds gas to the fire. You understand me? So yeah, but fill me up, no diddy. But it adds gas to the fire. So at the end of the day, you guys, just stay focused on the craft and stay focused on getting better. And also have fun doing this. Have fun doing this, you guys. Again, this is an art form. Who knows? Maybe you'll start off barbering, but then you end up tattooing. You start to expand your art forms, or you start to paint, or whatever it is. Just stay focused and give out those good haircuts and just help, make people happy. I truly believe barbering is a craft where we kind of have to help people be happier than where they're at. I don't see no one going to a barber who doesn't make them feel good about themselves. I don't see that. I don't see someone going to a barber who's always in a bad mood. I don't see that. All right. So if you haven't already, you guys, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Again, I'm on my route to 500 subscribers. I really want to get to 1,000, but I'm gonna shoot small right now. But I already know once I get that 500, 1,000 ain't gonna be nothing, you guys. In all honesty. So if you haven't already, just leave me a subscribe. If you enjoyed the video, leave me a like. If you have any comments or any suggestions or any video topics you want me to do, you can always comment and I'll definitely reply to you guys. Or you can follow me on Instagram and DM me at the only Sir X. All right, y'all. God bless y'all. And y'all already know, stay faded from my negativity and all hate. You already know it's the gang. Faded vibes only. We out. Eee.